What's up, guys? What's up? I am Princess Sunshine Sparkle with Multiverse Equestria, and today we're going to be live with as Dr. Alexander White with Weazel News, as well as the Secretary of State candidate for the second Secretary of State debate within San Andreas. Alright, now I'm done.
Okay. What VC is Gamer in?
I do not know. It appears to be Subchat 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go search him. Like I said, I won't be able to.
Here, I can just pull him up here.
Yeah. Gamer.
No, I haven't pulled him yet. Give me a second.
Well, Rick joined. I didn't realize who it was.
No one joined on my end, but okay. Move to.
Alright, hey, we might need more, Elliot.
We're in 10-1-1, right?
10-12-1.
Wait, why do we need more LEO?
I mean, because I have a feeling that people are just gonna go by.
There we go. Top, I moved you up here. He needs to search you.
We should be fine. I don't know.
Here.
What the fuck?
What?
What's going on?
Somebody just shot an up and atomizer.
Where?
I don't know, but that is the stink sound of an up and atomizer.
Yeah.
It was an explosion. I heard an explosion.
No.
Yeah, I know. I don't see anyone near us.
All right, Top. I'm gonna search you. Do you have anything supposed to take a stab at me? Hope not.
I do. Yes, I do, but I have to tell you something.
There is a secret movement right there, though.
Peace.
That weapon shouldn't have even been fired anyways.
Just quick question, officer. Can I get my stuff back from after this thing is done?
Hey, there's a guy on top of the thing. That's probably who shot it.
Can you get additional 32s to your stat?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
see that guy.
Water boy.
Where's that?
I'm gonna come over here now.
Yeah, guys. No, guys, get inside. Get inside.
I can't do anything. I'm setting up my things for my.
Oh hey!
Who is
Real
that?
cat. Real cat. You wanted a
Huh?
plane in the background.
What happened?
You wanted.
Hey, go
I
to,
appreciate the
I don't
follow,
know,
the real
Go
quill.
to scene 2. Go to scene 2.
Hold on, I'm getting my stream
Water
ready.
boy.
Real cat. You wanted a plane in the background, didn't you?
Hold on.
Get inside the car. Yeah, get inside the car.
What is going on?
Someone fired a up an
How
atomizer.
the hell did a plane get back
It's just spawned in.
there?
That's why I said you wanted a plane in the background,
I
right?
thought somebody like landed a plane here.
Charles Moon.
Yeah.
Get in the car.
Hey,
Get in my car.
Top,
I'm
get
fine
a
over here.
Top, get a more colorful car than this.
He's
is
no
colorful
longer.
car? Say it.
I'm saying because it's gonna get dark and your car's gonna look like there's nothing.
I'll turn on the lights of the
Oh
car.
my gosh.
I'm not trying to
Where's
die.
something
I
that
two
isn't
people
black?
try assassinating
Where's
me.
something that isn't black? If you want pictures to be taken, that are gonna be good with where something isn't black.
Who is that? That's drifting on the thing.
Do I have any clothing?
I mean, I kind of stick out like a sore thumb.
You guess I'm nothing.
Alright, go.
Oh, what did? Yeah, what did?
Go scene 4.
Scene 4. I already stick out like a sore thumb.
You think?
Green hair, blue dress, cute blue dress, but blue dress.
Fucking A, Culvers.
I'm wondering it's about to begin because I'm not trying to get assassinated. This thing has bulletproof glass. Oh wow, there's some good spaghetti.
Yeah, so, Real Cat.
Hmm.
I've been tasked with, they wanted me to help redo the, station staffing, but to do that, I have to redo the training guide. And to do that, I have to redo all the, vehicles for the fire department.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's good.
This is gonna be fun. Well, they don't want me to, I want to, because they need done. And then I'll have to send it in to the appropriate people to get reviewed.
Alright, please try to keep background noises away. I'm gonna be streaming here in a minute.
Oh yeah, I'll
Oh,
turn my noise
I'll come
suppression
again.
on. That should help. And I already am streaming, but
We're shutting this place down. We're getting more LEO over here. We just had 2 people hit us over the head.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm not starting my stream until this place is perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
over,
hold on. I'm gonna.
need
Yeah, we
any,
had more LEO, so I'm gonna have like 3, like no, sorry, 2 more LEO over here, right here at this place.
yeah, over. One thing. The people that are coming in, they're not
No,
coming
no,
for the
go to your scene. Go to your scene chat. Go to your scene chat. I'll talk to you there.
Delicious. Do you guys want to know the best cookies? Girl Scout cookies.
Nobody fucking asked.
I'm expressing freely, so you don't have to listen anyways, whether you didn't ask.
oh, he did say
That's a
keep
life
background
worth
noise out.
That's me. That's not background.
I count it as background, but you know, whatever. Yeah, no, I'm already
be
am
jealous.
streaming, but my streams mainly involve me just hanging around anyways.
If you want, you could just. No. I'm not gonna get out till the debate actually starts because I'm not trying to get sniped. I have like 2 people already trying to kill me. This past
I'm inside the building, so it's harder for them to hit me.
Go in my car. Get in my car. Move fast.
I said I'm in my. I'm literally in the
Watch
building.
out.
They can't shoot me from here unless they come at a very specific angle. And they wouldn't be able to. No, they wouldn't be able to shoot me from here because they'd have to get close enough to shoot me at a very specific angle. No, I'm in the front corner. Over here. Turn around.
Oh, you blend in. Oh my god, you blend in. Yeah, but I'm staying in my car.
No, you're fine. Like I said, the only way they could shoot me is to get close enough to me. Or get at that very specific angle, you know what I mean?
Yeah, is that car yours?
The white one, the Patriot?
Yeah.
It's the one I drove here, but it's not in it's not been approved in the economy yet.
No, but it's yours. Actually, yours.
Yes, it is actually mine.
Like,
cuz it's
then turn the lights in. Turn the lights in the car. You know,
hold on.
Vehicles.
Yes, I know how to do it.
Beautiful. That is. I'm gonna go. Give me 1 minute.
You're good.
I'm going live in 3 minutes. Stay behind there until I say out your name again.
Yep, you're good. Wait, who liked mine? He doesn't even have a profile posted.
I think this might be the last debate. I was gonna do 3 of them, but
Half the candidates aren't even being candidates.
yeah. Also, it's hard because I'll say a certain time, and then something will come up. So then it has to be an hour after that time anyway.
You chose the worst time for a debate anyways. I was supposed to do a training today.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that.
You're good. I just told them that it would be pushed back, if not canceled. RP comes before training. Technically, a training comes before RP, but in this case, vice versa.
All right. We're doing this inside the hangar. It's too hard for them to keep track of everyone. So.
Oh, that's fine. Give me a second. I'll move my car. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, move that cop car out of the way. I just got an amazing idea.
I have to move that plane too.
No, 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 no. Actually, yes, pull the plane forward, but don't pull it out of the hangar. Actually, no.
No, we're gonna be all the way in the back of the hangar.
Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, that's why I said never mind.
Alright, move the shit.
I got under the wing.
Move your ass.
He's not in
Fucking
this
stop
chat
your damn
anymore.
car, It's not my fault. Oh shit.
Hey, ring, Rios. The guy that's parked on the airfield.
Yeah. Okay.
Felony trespassing, want to charge him?
Yes.
Uh,
Please.
He
yeah,
said that.
if they're not obliging or whatever.
Yes, please, please. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, we're gonna have the people that are searching up closer, like really close. 'Cause, yeah. So you're gonna have to like do it inside the.
Yeah,
I mean
we're
inside.
all the way in the back.
Okay, great. Yeah. So I'll get all the.
Top Gamer, move your car to the back like we did.
Hey, but can we do something, Oval? Can we only have 2 cruisers, 1 cruiser on the left, one, or honestly, you should have it block out the entrance. Can we do that?
You guys need to park the car a little bit more. The stranger a little bit back. It's like favorite chasing.
Dude, they're like very far away. It's not even at all.
I have an idea. Move your car forward. Move your car forward.
Like you should be at the same angle as me, like except at the yeah.
Let's do it right here. You see the line right here?
Yep.
I'm gonna try. Perfect like that.
There, that'll work.
Let me see.
Keep an eye on those cop cars. I don't want to see anything to spawn.
Kata can know.
There we go.
How do you do that? Oh, there you go.
You just shoot the ground and it will do it. Before,
There you go. Oh yeah, that's hot.
I like shooting the ground with the pistol. Getting in it, it's a little bit quicker.
Nah, I'm gonna stay in the car because I said I'm trying to get some body armor. I already been trying to get. Real quick, I just like to state I have been trying to get assassinated by 2 try guys. I was getting.
Hey, before we actually, right before he starts streaming though, go behind the sheriff's car and we'll walk out from behind them.
Exactly. Both of you go back there.
Oh.
I'm one step ahead of you.
Top. Turn on your lights in your car.
Cheers.
And duck.
I'm gonna move this thing a little bit closer.
When after he moves it, duck down behind it so they can't see us through the window. I wish there was a way I could let you use my drones, Real Cat.
You can.
No, because I have a nano drone on my person.
What do you mean a nano drone?
You know how I have a nano drone that I could pilot right now.
The nano drone?
Yes.
You mean the terabyte?
Hey, Waterboy.
Yeah.
Can I get a cruiser or something? I want it to the headlights to face towards the this Granger over here. Can we get
Where's
that?
the Granger?
The one that we're in front of, behind of, whatever.
In the in
my Granger, this one right here that I'm putting flash.
yeah, your Granger, yeah. Okay. I want there to be either a cop with a flashlight or somebody who's using their headlights, which I prefer the headlights.
Who's?
Oh, wait.
Anybody know whose PD card this is that Rick is getting? Rick, whose PD card is that?
No fucking idea.
My PD car now.
Yeah, no. Now they can't even shoot us because they can't even see us, and the only way they could get close enough.
You want it like where? Facing here?
Wait, what are we doing with the vehicles?
You're gonna have to bring it up a little bit more so that like the light is shining right here.
Here, I'll get it started because I have a 100% success of keeping it started.
Wait, so what are we doing?
We're
Yeah,
moving
like
it
that.
so we have headlights on us.
Okay, got you. Okay.
What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be
Ow.
want light to be on.
I appreciate you using me as the punching bag.
I said watch out.
It was going to. You have to hit me anyway. Have to hit somebody anyways for it to work properly.
No, it doesn't happen.
I said for it to work properly.
Okay. Where do you want them to be standing? Actually, no, I got this.
Everybody will be standing from, you know, all these things. I'm gonna. This is too damn.
Yeah, so, okay.
Right about here. Can you turn on the light, somebody? Alright. I'll stream in 5 minutes even though I said,
You said 5 minutes like 7 minutes ago.
I know, but then we had the whole incident.
No.
Hey, can you, keep the headlights on this,
They don't go any brighter on mine, but I can try.
No, I'm talking on this, on the cruiser.
Oh, on the cruiser? Hold on.
You mean the Granger?
No, this cruiser right here.
What about my Granger?
You know what? There might have to be somebody just in it, like this. Can we get that happen?
I'm calling it.
No, he meant over there, not this one.
Perfect, stay in that one. Cruiser. I'm talking to the cruiser.
He's talking
Wait,
to the...
why do you...
How do you
When
do
you're
it?
in the cruiser, you can see the light, but when you're not in the cruiser, you can't see the light.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So yeah, just have someone stay in the cruiser, but keep the sirens off.
I can see the lights.
That's weird. No, you can get out of the cruiser. That's fine. Put it wherever it needs to. But if somebody could hold a flashlight.
Hold up, I think we have a deputy training here. That can be his job.
Yes. Who's trying to hit me, boy?
Alex,
Yeah.
Alex, come here. Follow me.
That's more going.
Follow me with your dick.
Okay. Alright, what is going on here? Is this the debate
Yeah.
type thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I don't like this because if there was a person that I bomb, everyone would keep up.
I don't like this car right here.
Which car? Right, where?
The PD car inside.
Oh, the car. The PD cars. I was like, one of ours? I mean, I already know you don't like his car.
I was gonna say, if you want, I might be able to get my MOC here, jackknife it to cover the entrance to this after we get everything.
It might
Hey,
be.
now,
Do you want me to do that, Kat?
It's fine.
Alex, can I have your car real quick?
Go
Possibly
for it.
best.
Alright, this is looking good.
I mean, we could always get a fire truck to come and block everything.
Nope, we're good. We're not
This
doing that, that's
car, this PD car is gonna be,
No longer needed there.
what we're gonna
yeah,
do-
just put it on the security thing. That's right there.
I'm just gonna put it like this. So, like, people can't fully go through if they're trying to run through.
Yeah, got you.
Both Secretary of
great.
State candidates
yeah,
pull guns
so-
on them if they do.
Okay, real cat. Is that a good place for their vehicles? Are you good with that?
Yep.
Or those two vehicles are already at? That's
Alright.
good?
Civilians can start coming in now.
Okay, great. I will let everyone know. If you are LEO, please go to scene 1.
One second.
What?
So, Alex, go to scene 1.
Hey,
Waterboy, go
who's
to
the
scene 1.
probationary that can
Ready.
hold the flashlight?
Oh.
No one.
Waterboy said there's a probationary that can hold
He
it.
said
Yeah,
there's
there
a
was a
trainee.
deputy trainee
There
in
is?
it earlier.
Where is he at? Did he leave?
I don't think he's here anymore.
Damn it. Alright.
Hold up. Let me just call him in the Weazel and ask if we have any. This is 3 Charlie 27. Do we have any probationary officers or deputy trainees right now?
Let it go. Let it
Okay,
go.
don't ever do that and while I'm streaming again.
Sing Let It Go?
No, sing Let It Go like that.
He doesn't want to get copyright strike. It's so good.
No, but I can't actually get the copyright strike to that. At least I think
Go
I
let
can.
it. Go let it go. Go let it go. I'm going to go back because the past is now the future.
Can you not pop? This kid.
Oh, it's because I was watching Frozen just like 3 seconds ago.
Cute.
On my on my cellular device.
Alright, need to know how many. Oh, we almost got a full session.
Oh, here. I found the trainee.
Alright. Do you see where I'm at, Waterboy? Damn it! Going live in 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I just had a fire trainee in the server in the training server message me saying asking if he could join my training because he's Xbox.
I am flashlight dude. Okay.
Yep, perfect. Come to me. Come to me. I'm wearing the blue top. Where are you at?
I'm walking with the flashlight.
Are you in the hangar?
No, I'm outside the hangar.
Come into the hangar.
Oh, okay.
Flashlight, dude. I love you.
Yep, flashlight dude. Perfect. Stand right here.
De-
So you're gonna stand
Deputy
right here,
Flashlight Man.
and it's gonna be just like this, right?
Okay, sounds good.
Your new name is Deputy Flashlight, dude.
Yeah, that's my
Get it,
nickname.
man. I truly appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
That is what you are
Hello,
going to be called from now on, is Deputy Flashlight, dude.
First day on the job, I get a nickname. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. All right.
There's an echo in the background.
It's not my end. I have noise canceling off
1 2 1 2.
or on.
No, I was like I was hearing myself. Now it's gone.
I didn't hear any echo.
Can I get an update if Lady Love Skull's in session? Because if not, then that's whatever. Oh, no, she's not. All right, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, is she another candidate?
No.
Oh.
So, Thadi, obviously, you already know why she can't come, so.
Yeah.
Ashley wanted to know if she could go in her place. I told her no, but if she wanted to come, she could say a couple words for,
Her friend.
Thadi, like, at the end or something like that.
Yeah.
She's her campaign manager, but that's all good.
Lady Love School.
Yep. Alright.
What's that?
Fucking A.
Oh, she's a justice.
She's
My
Chief
flashlight
Justice.
broke. Oh no,
He has one job. His flashlight broke.
it works. Oh, what? Yeah, well,
Deputy Broken Flashlight.
yes, sir.
No, if your flashlight breaks in the middle of it, your new nickname will become Deputy Broken Flashlight, and it won't be a good nickname anymore.
Wait, can
Yes,
you
sir.
see me? Can you guys see me peeking? No, like right behind you.
Yeah, I see
You
you.
see?
I see you bobbing your head. Oops.
Like, is it extending the window?
No. Doesn't look like it is. How are you doing
I
that
can see
anyway?
everything. Woohoo! Big summer blowout, no?
They might be able to see me peek if I go that far. Oh,
Come
that's
over
how
here,
you
look at me.
do that.
Look at me.
Huh?
Try to do it through the car window. Car window.
Yeah, it doesn't reach the car window if you don't go high enough.
I do.
Well,
can
when
reach
you
it, watch.
stand,
And when you-
Wait, so what happened here?
huh? Oh, there was something happened while we were standing out there, so we moved inside. Go to the other end so you can walk out in front of your car. But, like, don't stand too close to the edge. Like, stand at the tire like I am, you know? Yeah.
There's a lot of units here.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it
because
not?
we just got, like, someone just came in, like, I don't know if they shot at us or what. We just heard, like, some sort of explosion, and we're like, yeah, we're moving into the hangar now.
No, okay.
No, you should probably have an earpiece on. Do you have an earpiece on?
I think I do. I should. I usually do. I never take it off my person.
Oh. Yeah, so have you heard about that militia that's growing now?
Of course. I don't know who hasn't heard of it. Not that you
Yeah,
could
it's
tell if I
crazy.
wasn't wearing an earpiece anyways.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm trying to figure out who the leader is.
Yeah.
Try to talk to him.
I had to deal with them as a cop the other day.
Okay.
You did? Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck man, we don't even have any people in here yet. I was supposed to start streaming 30 damn minutes ago.
Start the stream then, and if they're not here,
I'm
they're
not
not.
starting until there's civilians in here.
Where?
Be
They're,
another 3-4 minutes.
if they're not here, they're not here. It's their own damn fault. I've got 2 viewers right now.
Well, you have a nice, beautiful face. I'm going to like to you, Mr. Rios.
Can you not be sexually assaulting, like, not only
No,
the
I'm just,
operator?
No, I'm just saying. You have a very beautiful face. Has
That's
no one
not
told you
even Rio. That's not even Rick Rios.
Who's that? Who am I looking at? Oh my god, he's an imposter.
No, because if Rick Rios were here, we really would be being shot at.
Yeah, we would be getting shot at right now, and that would not be a nice time.
Are you trying to say that no one likes you? Likes Rick Rios?
No, people like
But
you.
People
just
like
want
him. They just like to shoot at him.
somebody important. That's just
No.
nice for them.
No, real cat. They like Rick Rios. They like shooting at him.
Exactly.
Oh god. Me and hold on. Me and Rick Rios go back way long, just like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. I saw him on his house from his balcony, and I was like right there driving.
I
by,
go so
and I
far
could see
back
my
with Rick Rios. I'm writing the. I'm helping him with something that I can't say aloud because it hasn't been announced.
All right.
Yo!
When are
He's
when are
keeping-
people? Has anybody been searched to come in here yet?
You gotta be searched.
Yep, you gotta be searched right here at the front entrance.
Yep, you'll have to go talk to our officer and the other, which are up in, well, the only one.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, they-
Oh,
yeah,
nope,
if you're
there he
Sid,
is.
If you are Sid, if you are Sid, go to scene 1. If you are Sid, go to scene 1.
Alright, well, you know what time it is. Time for me to go ahead and peace or something right quick. Hold on.
You do realize we all just heard that, right?
Yes, we
I
did.
don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Deputy Flashlight, you might want to let your other officers know about that.
Nah, he's too.
Okay,
No.
I'll be right back.
This guy's
No,
too
I know
young.
he's too far away. We can actually hear him.
Oh man, so I can't. Okay.
It'll be unfortunate if one of them go out.
It's your lucky day.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
We're not doing anal cavity searches today.
Hey, you guys do need to go up to
Oh
scene one,
my
though.
God. Get out, both of you. A lot of you, get out. Jesus Christ, dude, I swear to God. Where's my body armor that I requested? I need body armor. I already had 2 assassination attempts on me in the past week. Please.
I've had 2 on me today.
I've had 80 in one day. I don't want to hear your shit.
Yeah,
talking about?
Rick Rios
Yeah,
gets an assassination attempt every 5 seconds.
Exactly. It's not fun. Definitely.
Okay, okay, I have everyone.
Honestly,
Give me a search rate.
Okay, has anybody been fully searched to the point where they can just come in here and walk
No.
in the debate?
Well, yeah, this guy right here. This guy right here. He's just now gone.
All right. So this is what I want you to do. All right. Once they've been fully searched, I want flashlight guy.
Deputy Flashlight. His name is Deputy Flashlight.
Take them and you're gonna start them from right here. They're gonna start right here and then all the way across over there and then behind. Probably about 3 per. So 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 here, and then
Oval.
1 here.
Yep.
Where do you want me to send the guys that have been searched at? You want me to send them in this chat?
Send him over here to right to this car right here, and then we'll have the deputy come and grab him and put him in.
We're just gonna
Inside the car?
No.
No. We're gonna put him in. Just we're gonna have him
Right
follow this deputy. Yeah.
All right. You want him to hop in the scene chat or?
Yeah.
No. Actually, no, because I don't want them. If this happens during the debate or like anything, new people want to start coming in, then we're gonna do this into a different new scene chat. So we're gonna use scene chat 6 for pulling people.
Alright, scene chat 6.
Rios.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling the only reason why people are trying to assassinate you is literally just because how high you are in the government.
Exactly. That's the only reason why they want to. They're just like, oh, that's cool. I could shoot at him. What? Okay.
Hey, Real Cat.
Yeah.
Real Cat. Breaking Weazel news. Rick Rios is ... You fill in the blank. I mean,
Hey,
technically, I do work for it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Waterboy.
I wouldn't do
you gotta
that.
be
That's
careful.
patient confidentiality.
Waterboy. Waterboy in here?
No, he's not. Oh no, there he is. There he is.
Yes. Okay, yeah, Waterboy. We gotta be careful. We gotta watch this window right here, because they could still get fired.
Here. I see.
Oh yeah, I need
and
to change
also,
my
there
nickname
is
to Live.
There is a vehicle over there that is sorry, I can see it.
I want 4 people per row. Can you go tell that deputy Flashlight?
Yeah, hold on.
Hey,
Me and
hey,
Waterboy are gonna check out this vehicle. We have a vehicle that is clean versus possible.
So with this hole right here, there's this storage container right here. By any chance, is there maybe a sheet of plywood in there?
Sure.
I have to copy your nickname in order to do this
You guys got
properly.
a hammer and some nails? Yeah, you guys got some hammer and nails.
There's fucking 10 toolboxes just in like a 2 feet perimeter. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
great. That's lovely. I'm gonna take this.
There we go.
Take this nail. Yep, hold it up. I'll nail it in.
Real Cat, you reminded me to add the Live to my
Okay,
name.
there we go.
Do that just so that I know somebody's gonna talk out of character.
Oh yeah, well I want to do it too because we're both are live.
Yeah.
Are you part of the content creation team?
Yes.
Lucky.
Can
Okay.
Hey, deputy
now.
Flashlight, make sure everybody is behind this plus thing. So be like right here on the line, something like that.
Dang, there's a lot of people. There's like a lot more people than
You could do 2 people per row if you catch me, right? So you guys can get a little bit closer if you'd like.
Oh, now I'm
How
nervous
about,
again.
alright, for the debate, any talking out of character is destroyed.
Agreed.
Well, as long as Rick agrees with
That's a
it.
little bit harsh. That's a little bit harsh.
Oh,
Sir.
move back a little bit, please. Move back a little bit.
Wait. How about this? Automatically talk out of characters. Automatically leave from the session.
No, I'd
Yeah.
say talking out of character is being kicked from being able to watch the debate.
Even
No,
though
session. Just session. No, just from session. Just from session.
No, because if we
Hey,
did that, we'd have to go in and kick them,
Hold on,
and they
hold
may
chat,
not
hold
get
chat,
kicked.
Hold chat. Security, can you make sure everybody's behind, like, right here? Because I'm going to be standing where that guy in the white hoodie is. I want everybody to be, like, probably right where I'm at. So, start from there on forward.
If we do session, they may not be
my
kicked out of
mustache is
session
great.
because they may refuse to leave session, and then that could
Well, they
result
do,
in the
then
session
that's-
restart. So
Okay.
you say from the debate.
No, I was thinking because that's why we have Rick. Rick could just say leave session or you'll be strikes for not listening to moderator's orders.
I mean, they should be striked anyways for talking out of character.
You could strike them for talking
Why
out
do
of
I-
character and also strike them for insubordination. If they
Just-
refuse to leave.
Why do I?
I'll leave that decision up to Rick.
Oval, pull up the chat.
Yo, I'm gonna end up having scoliosis when I get this movie on. My back, look at my back. You're not ending up having scoliosis on me.
Huh? Oh,
I don't have scoliosis yet.
you do realize I'm a captain in the fire department, right?
Yeah, but you're
I'm
bending your
also-
back and everything.
Yeah, I do this on a daily basis.
Jesus, and I am short.
I have to do it in order to help patients.
How?
If they're unconscious.
Yeah, but you're like, you have your back straight here. Right? So you're bending your entire back, and that takes more than what, like.
Oh, like how my back is straight like it is?
Yeah. Like my back is like completely bent over and everything. Your back is like completely lined up.
I don't know how I do that. Maybe it's just that out of character. That might just be the female character.
Oh god.
Which gives us a complete unfair advantage, but still. I'm gonna turn my camera this way because if I have it turned that way, you can see under the dress. And Twitch and Facebook and YouTube might not like that. And that was an explosion.
Does that plane just literally just appear in front of us?
Yeah.
Does that plane literally just appear in front of us?
I love it. I can hear a real cat. God damn it. That's all I can. That's what I imagine a real cat saying right now.
I was trying to look at it from your life. Oh, live President Biden. Oh, yes.
What?
Yes. I'm gonna have to wait till. I'm watching Joe Biden's. He's giving his speech today for the bill.
I'm not gonna discuss politics, especially with you, especially while I'm live. I have my reservation. The only thing about that bill that I really, truly like is the stimulus. I'm glad that the $15 an hour got shot down. That's all I will say on the matter. Thank you for the follow, Kenneth.
To a corner. Or side, rather. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. When you're walking, if you guys could please walk a little bit closer towards the police cars if you're going between sides. I appreciate it. Alright. We'll be starting this in about 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute. 60, 59, 58.
Hey! Security!
Yes, sir.
Security, this guy's walking around all over the damn place. Can you get him on one side or else just fucking kick him out? One of those two.
Where is he?
This guy right here in the
Green
hoodie.
shirt.
Alright. You.
Just get him to a side and make sure he doesn't move or else just kick him out. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. And is that you, Waterboy?
Yeah, I'm the.
Alright, are you gonna be standing over there? Cause that'll look sick. Perfect.
I thought you were
This is
saying hey to
perfect,
me
people.
for counting down.
It's like a high production fucking, you know what I mean. Alright. If you're an audience member, please mute your mic, do whatever you're gonna do. If you don't wanna listen, be on TikTok, whatever the fuck you wanna do. Just,
The guy walking around throwing money, I don't want anybody to walk around.
please and thank you.
Will point a gun at you. This is your one and only warning.
Because I'm black.
At the. Hold up. Gamer.
What game
Yeah,
are you talking
yeah.
about? Me or?
Yeah.
Real cat.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Alright, at the end, are we gonna evacuate the civs or the candidates first?
We'll talk about that without every civilian listening to us.
Okay.
Alright, we're going live in 20 seconds.
19, 18, 17. Sorry.
Can you not be doing that? Thank you, Top. Everybody please mute your mics. Like I said,
What am I
law enforcement,
doing?
if you have something to say, please don't say it. Just like walk up to the person and like point at them if you're trying to talk to them. Alright, flashlight men or deputy flashlight. Perfect, you're in your position.
Yeah, it's up to you if you want to
Alright.
change your or Twitch name, Kenneth.
Hold on here.
Hey, Mark.
you deal with that, Waterboy?
Wait, what? I was AFK. What am I doing?
Some guy came in the chat and started talking.
Oh, yeah. I think that was Ogun.
Yes.
We're doing a like debate thing. So if you're not here, leave the VC.
I am here.
Oh. Either way, just leave your mic muted.
Yeah, it was muted. Like it
All
was
right.
muted on there.
Live in 3, 2. Welcome everyone to the second Secretary of State debate for San Andreas 2021. Tonight, only 2 of the candidates unfortunately could attend, but fortunately, it is 2 of the candidates that have most of the heat. Tonight we are very, very, very happy to introduce to Juan Jose. Sorry, I get his name mixed up every once in a while. Juan Jose, please come out. Perfect. Juan Jose will be over to my right, but on the stream it should be to the left. And then his opponent, Dr. Alexandria Blight. Oh, geez, those lights are blinding me. I don't know. Yeah, perfect. That'd be alright if you want to be right. Alright. So, tonight we're going to be talking about a couple different topics. And tonight, obviously, since there's only 2 people, is going to be a little bit different. Being said, I'm going to bring up a topic. It'll go from left to right, or sorry, the first topic will be for Top, second topic will be for Blight, and you guys can just go off the other one's argument or whatever there's. All you have to do is raise your hand and I'll pick on you, alright? So, starting off.
Wait, can I ask what's going on? Alright.
Waterboy. Can't deal with that. I appreciate you guys' security. Alright, sorry about that. So the first topic tonight is going to be about the DMV. One of the duties of the Secretary of State is ensuring that the DMV is doing the best it can, making sure everybody has their licenses, etc. Now, with the DMV being open sometime in the next 48 hours, what do you plan on doing to make it the most active thing so that new people in town are able to get their licenses? Starting off with Mr. Juan Jose.
Well, yeah, thank you. So one thing that I actually plan on doing is actually get more people to be recruited at the DMV or get a job at the DMV. One thing that we see is that we keep getting new people, around 20 to 40 people new to state every single day. To improve this and to ensure that we only minimize the certain amount of people that you actually have their driver's license at a certain time. It's allowing every person with DMV to actually do a job in sort of situation. If you understand what I mean.
Blight, would you want to go on that?
Yes, I do. I actually agree with my opponent on this front. I've noticed from the increase in how many people we get, how many cars are being purchased, how many licenses are being purchased, that they are always pending. I want to make sure that the DMV is getting those licenses, registrations, everything mailed to the people. That way, they can drive their vehicle and not worry about having to show proof that they purchased it, and they can just say, yes, I have this here. Here is the registration. Here is proof that I own it, of the insurance and everything. That way, they don't have to show pending registration and that they proof that they purchased the vehicle.
So, what do you guys plan on doing to make it as efficient as possible? We don't want people who don't know how to drive to get their licenses almost instantly. So, what do you guys plan on doing to
Yes.
ensure that they're properly trained, starting off
Yeah.
flight.
I will, as of right now, pretty much anyone can register to get their license. I want to incorporate mandatory driving tests for each and every person coming into the state. That way, we can ensure that everyone is knows properly how to drive and isn't swerving all over the place.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, so what I want to do is actually minimize the numbers of people who could actually be in the DMV. One thing that we have is that the DMV employees are overstaffed. They need more employees. So what I want to do is try to minimize the people who could actually register their DMV and do this license, and have around what 20 people a day have the driver's license accepted. No more than that.
Okay. And how often do you guys think that people should get it renewed, if at all? Starting off with top.
Well, in my opinion, I feel like everyone should have it within it usually takes anywhere from it takes around 2 to 3 years to have your license renewed.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, security. Can you
Um,
get that?
so possibly I was thinking around two to 3 years to have their license plates or their license renewed, and possibly their vehicles, as to also pay the plates on the vehicle. Because last time I checked, you should be paying your plates to ensure that your plates are still the same and registered to the same owner.
Would you want to go on that flight?
While I agree that they should have to re-get their licensing and everything, I don't think it should be uh every like I don't like the idea of having to uh do that often. I think it should be or that off late for vehicles. I'm sorry. I think vehicles should be every year. That way we can ensure that the vehicle is properly registered and still safe to drive, because a number of things can happen within a year. I also think that at the end, whenever a vehicle or plate and license is expired or going to expire, they should get another test. That way, we can ensure that they're still capable of driving, and they haven't lost like aren't don't have any problems to drive, such as Alzheimer's or anything like that.
Can I say something about that situation right there?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so one thing that I actually found is that the DMV is overstaffed. I state this clearly, and if you keep doing it every single year, it's going to keep coming over and over and over, to the point where the people are not going to. People cannot even have their license renewed. This is why I wanted to do 2 to 3 years.
Well, no, that I agree for the licenses. 2 to 3 years for licenses is just fine, but for a vehicle, it should at least have a mandatory safety check every year, at the minimum, if not getting a new registration every year. Because if you don't get if you don't have it checked, somebody could be driving something that's just literally falling apart as you drive it down. Whoa, what's going?
All right. So now I'm gonna ask you guys. What do you got?
I want to talk. So, to start with, y'all are saying.
Sorry about that. I'm very
Hey,
sorry about that. Waterboy, can you deal with that guy?
Yeah. All right. The guy that's running around, stop, or you're gonna get shot.
No, the guy who was talking. Can you deal with that guy? Who said he wanted to talk?
It was
If you want to talk, just go to scene 5.
Yeah.
It's Mr.
Diablo.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyways, back to the conversation. What do you guys think that you can do for San Andreas that the previous Secretary of State would not do? Starting off with Nocita.
What I can do for San Andreas is that, as many people may know, I am a private attorney. I've helped many of you with your cases in the past. I keep each and every one of those on file, so I want to use those in order to help improve San Andreas itself by making sure by going from making sure that the law enforcement is itself is following the law to making sure that we don't have buildings being burned down, or at least doing our best to keep the citizens of San Andreas safe. My top priority as Secretary of State will always be you guys. It will always be the citizens first before me, and to do that, I want to make sure each and every one of your concerns are met. If you have a problem, I want you guys to feel safe coming to me with it.
Okay. And then also I'd like to say everybody who's watching this live on Weazel News, don't forget to subscribe. Anywho, Mr. Jose, you can go ahead.
So one thing issue that I actually found out is the local law enforcement. Not a lot of people agree that the local law enforcement is doing. One thing that I saw from the previous Secretary of State was he was focusing on creating new laws instead of actually helping local law enforcement. I want to try to improve the law and have a great relationship with law enforcement and the citizens of San Andreas.
All right. And like I said, unfortunately, the other candidates cannot attend. So Mr. Kanye West, I believe, he has been, there's been allegations of him, possibly paying people to vote for him. What are you guys' perspectives on that?
No, do you want to go
Starting
first?
off with, Top.
Me.
Go ahead, Top.
Yeah. So what I say is that many people think that giving around, I believe last time I checked, he was not. If this is true, giving $10,000 to every person. The thing is, how long does $10,000 really last you? Would a couple last you a couple minutes, an hour, a week, so? And then what is that gone? But what we're trying to do, the people who actually try Secretary of State, will be infinite until someone changes it. But I say this will last longer than $10,000 or $5,000. Sometimes it's not even financial needing the help with. It's probably buying properties.
All right, Blake.
I agree with the my opposition here. You if you get $10,000 for paying to vote somebody, what are you really getting? You're just getting money for them to sit in the office and not really do anything. Whereas me and my fellow candidate here are actually promising you guys a better future. We're promising you guys the ability to get more jobs, the ability to trust your law enforcement, rather than just some cash right off bat. I would rather. Would you guys rather be safe and have a somebody in the office that is sitting here promising to protect you, or would you rather be given $10,000 cash that you could use to buy one car, if that? Personally, I would rather have someone up in the office that could promise to help protect my rights than the cash.
All right. And now moving on from starting with, I believe I started with Top last time. Starting with lights. What do you think about the current housing? A lot of people are currently job. There's not many people who are right in the middle. So, what do you say to those who might not have enough money to buy a house?
I want to help those that don't have enough money to buy a house to be able to afford enough money to buy a house. I do know that we have a few homeless shelters around that they are probably staying at right now. I want to be able to get them to the state where they can buy the house. I understand a few of the people here are know that they don't have a house, and they say, "Hey, why can't I afford a house?" Part of the issue with that is that they're using the money on vehicles or other such unnecessary things. But I still want to help them. I want to be able to get them more money so they can afford the houses that they want, or at least be able to get an apartment, a cheap apartment, in order to start off. I want make sure each and every person has a roof over their head.
Alright.
Whether it be from getting them a job to increasing minimum wage.
And now you, Mr. Jose.
Just to clarify, do you mind just reading the question one more time, just so I have the right idea?
Okay. So there's currently people, there's not much diversity either. Somebody has a very high paying job or somebody has a very low paying job. What do you say to those who have very low paying jobs, and that don't have housing?
Now, one problem that we do have, or not a problem, is that we cannot be involved within a free market. The Cayman economy cannot be a part of the free market. We have no saying whether a person should sell his property for this amount of money. But what we could do is implement is how federal funds for housing programs. That's what we should do. Because the thing is, I say we can't the government. We can't just go to someone like, you have to sell your house at this certain price. We can't do that. That's a command economy, and that's what we're trying to avoid. We're not trying to become China or North Korea, or in this instance, and have everyone in poverty. So you understand what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. All right. And last debate we did touch on how businesses don't pay taxes. So since then there have been more people that have events, etc. And they're not really paying any money on there. Hold on one second. All right. So what do you guys believe you should do to I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of DMs right now. What do you guys believe you should do to make sure that people are paying their taxes?
Oh, well, who's gonna go? I go first.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. So what I implement is, I said, a lot of people are starting businesses because a lot of the SEC agents that we know, or any business board of directors or business directors, have not been accepting their businesses. So what I'm trying to implement is that if you're going to start a business, please pay your taxes. We can't force you. We could literally get a warrant out for you for not paying the taxes, but we're talking about hundreds of people here. What we could do as most is try to increase the law enforcement of those stuff, or probably in the courts, to have people pay their taxes to sort of individuals. We really can't tell you start pay your taxes, and then you should start automatically paying them. That's something that you have to do as personally, as you guys are trying to be living in San Andreas here.
All right. And then Blight.
With the taxes, I do know that I believe it is so often that our bank accounts currently have 1% coming out of it, but people aren't filing the correct paperwork for taxes. I want to implement laws and tax stuff so people that do not have the have not filed the appropriate paperwork for their taxes, that they get a punishment, whether it's from losing so much money from their balance, or getting property removed because they have failed to pay the taxes and do not have the money. Because if they're not paying their taxes, then how are we supposed to be able to afford to keep the roads paved, or the law enforcement vehicles and fire vehicles intact?
Okay. And now I will be going on to more of a touchier subject. There are a lot of people in this town that have very high amounts of money. Some even amounting over $20 million. So, what do you say we should do to make sure that inflation is definitely controlled?
Um,
Starting, what did I start with last time?
With me.
Okay, if we could start with Nosita.
with the people that have more money, I realize that they have earned that money and everything, but I believe that in order to control that, they should be in a higher tax bracket. We should make it so they're paying a little bit more. That way, we can avoid people with less money complaining that they're unable to make money because other people with 10, 20 million dollars are just making that much money every day. They're selling and buying property, selling properties for twice of what they bought it for, and then buying another property and doing it again. I believe that people with less money should be able to accommodate to be able to get some of that money from it if possible through uh, whether it's joining the law enforcement or fire department or just being on welfare until they can get on their feet and actually start making that money themselves.
All right, and then Mr. Jose.
Yeah, so how one thing that I would try to do to lower inflation is the contrary monetary policy. I actually was studying about this. It's actually a method that is used by a lot of states. The goal of this is to actually reduce the money supply within the economy by reducing prices and increasing the interest rates. Is what you're trying to say. I believe this actually was used in the 1974, and it was actually successful in reducing inflation.
All right. And now I'm gonna be going on to a different topic. So, as many of you do know, Ryan, I believe it was Mr. Ryan Adams, he did get kicked out of the debates. Now, being said, there has not been many active people campaigning, and as the election is Sunday, what do you guys plan on doing to ensure that you guys have the win?
We really can't say because this is more the people have to decide. What we could do is trying to influence people, try to tell us about our policy or my policy, including if she has a different policy. Influence saying, I'll help you with this local law enforcement and helping law enforcement as well. That's not just a problem. Helping law enforcement, talk to them, talk about what I'm planning on doing, but not too much to the point where my partner or the person that's going against me could use that against me. Sort of going what I'm going to do all over, sort of stuff.
All right. And then Nosita.
I actually I do agree with him on this front, making sure that we're interacting out there every day with our fellow citizens, figuring out their concerns and needs, and trying to teach them, or not teach them, but tell them ways that we, no, teach them ways that we can improve on it, what their issues are if they should vote for us. I also personally, I'm out there every day, whether I am currently on shift for the police department or the fire department, making sure that every day that our citizens are safe, whether they need medical attention or somebody has been shot at. We want to make sure advertisements are getting out there and actively campaigning to ensure that, and then I want to make sure that each citizen is safe while on the streets or in their own home.
All right. And I believe it's Nosita's turn to go first, right? What are what do you think about the current gun laws?
As an owner of an ammunition, I do
Nosita.
believe. I'm still muted. I apologize. My mic earpiece here must have been acting up a little bit.
You're fine.
I believe as an owner of a whoa.
What the?
Security's on it. You're fine.
Okay, I want to step away from that.
You're
As I was saying, I am an owner of an ammunition, so my policies on gun laws may differ a little bit from my opponents, but I do believe that to be able to get a gun, that you should have to go through a background check and a special training in order so you know how to properly use the gun. You shouldn't be able to go buy a gun off the street from just anyone. So like if someone were to buy a gun and then want to sell it, they shouldn't be you shouldn't be able to just sell it to any random person. Maybe go back to a gun shop and sell it for what you think it is worth, or make sure that the person has the correct credentials, or maybe just not be able to sell it at all, just to ensure that guns don't get into the hands of criminals that could be shooting at our law enforcement or worse, at our government.
All right. And then go to top.
Yep. So the gun laws here, the situation, you guys implemented the open carry law, which I totally agree with. Only having shotguns and pistol out to be in public. But one thing that I've seen as I was a law enforcement officer and I used to investigate shots when shots were fired, I see that 90% of shots that are fired are by the black market or illegal weapons. All the people who actually have these weapons legally do not use the guns, but they only use it in self-defense, from what I've conducted my research in. So one thing that I do want to implement is try to start enforcing the FIB to start looking into the black market, because the black market is becoming a huge issue within gun control.
All right. And then off to the next topic. Now, there has been a recent uprise in people attempting to overthrow the government. Starting with the Polito Bay attack, which was called Duckistan, I believe, and then the recent activities of the San Andreas militia. Starting with Juan Jose, what are your thoughts on the militia and Duckistan?
Yeah, so the militia of the Duckistan, I feel like they're people who are just trying to express themselves as less violent as possible. They want something that they want to be heard from. See, this militia, from what I've heard, that they just want to have their weapons out free without being pulled over by local law enforcement or even being arrested for having their guns. Duckistan, I currently haven't seen as much of a problem with Duckistan because I haven't seen anything in my reports. But if it does tend to grow as a problem, we will have to start trying to shut that thing down, or try to reduce its sort of, if it's a religion. We really have nothing we can control for a religion.
And then Blight.
I apologize, my microphone up here doesn't like me today.
Busy.
While I agree with my opponent on that, they do want to be able to just carry their weapons around freely and stuff. I believe that these people are they're criminals. They're going around even after being pulled over by police and asked to set their weapon down for our officer's safety. They're like, no, I'm allowed to carry my weapon. It's open carry. When a police officer is there, I believe that they should not be able. If an officer asks them to set the gun down, they should have to, because whether you're being under a traffic stop or you're too close to a scene and asked to leave, you are that officer may not be safe around you. Especially in traffic stops and stuff. If I know many people haven't heard, but there was a issue. We had a learning experience about the laws of detainment. When you are in a traffic stop, you are being detained, and at that moment, your rights are temporarily adjusted to meet the need of the officer's safety, meaning that you cannot leave and you need to obey the officer's words, as they is a lawful order for them to ask you to put your weapons away. Now, with that being said, officer shouldn't be able to just walk up to a random person on the street that's walking down the road or with their gun out, or on their own property with their gun out, and say, you need to put that away, I don't feel safe. Yeah, you're not safe anymore because you walked up to the person. They weren't doing anything wrong.
And what are your guys' thoughts on how the governor and lieutenant governor took action towards the Duckistan and towards the militia, starting with Blight?
From what I've seen, I haven't seen much happen, but that doesn't mean that there's not necessarily anything that's happening behind the scenes. I believe that the citizens should be able to hear more of what's going on, and I believe that we should be getting out the National Guard, Air Force, Army, Marines, whatever we need to okay, that was just an officer walking behind me, to make sure that people are that we are actually getting the Polito Bay back. That the militia is actually being controlled. That way, our citizens can feel safe.
All right, and then now over to Mr.
Can I comment to that? Can I comment to that? Can I comment
Yep.
to that?
Yep.
Yeah, so actually, from what I've heard, I actually have been the first person to actually see this militia. A lot of people are actually starting to state that they feel safer to be in the militia than being out by themselves with local law enforcement.
I'm
I
sorry.
have
I'm sorry, Mr. Jose. Are you endorsing the militia?
I am not endorsing the militia, but the thing is, what I'm trying to do is I haven't seen the government trying to do anything. From what I've seen from experience on a property, is that the local law enforcement they automatically put weapons on a heavily armed militia, which was not the smart thing to do. Last time I checked in the book of a 101 is to de-escalate the situation instead of having everyone point guns at each other. We argue this as a reasonable understanding. See, we have all these problems here that we all think, oh, a gun is a solution. I'm going to point a gun at this officer. I'm going to point a gun at this man, and he's going to automatically get on the ground. That's not how situation happens. If we were to get the government, she recalled that we get the army, the air force, and also that's just going to be more aggression and more damage and more unemployment, or all these stuff causes collateral damages to civilians.
With that being said, though, if the militia or the Dagestanians come up at an officer or at civilians with weapons and they're making live threats or they're pointing guns at them, it is totally that natural for officers to respond with lethal and or non-lethal force as needed because they're attempting to protect us and those out there as citizens. So what I'm hearing you say is that you think they should be able to walk around carrying their guns, threatening people all the time.
That's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. From what I've
That's
seen,
what
I'm
I'm
not sure.
hearing.
No, but have you been at the situation where the militia, they automatically, cops pull out onto a property, they point out guns, and they don't resolve anything. They just ended up actually being
Yeah.
3 officers shot and 2 of them part of the militia gangs.
I
being
did
shot
make
as-
that a point. I said that you shouldn't go up and just pull out your weapons at somebody. I made that a point because if a citizen isn't doing anything wrong, like they're not breaking the law at that moment, then you shouldn't. Lethal force and non-lethal force is not necessary. It
But
should
where
be.
does that take you? Just pointing guns at each other doesn't resolve anything. Talking to people, even at a hostage takeover, talking to people, talking to the person that's being held or that's taking them hostage, had resolved and them coming out sometime peacefully as well. Coming out with their
Yes.
hands up. But the thing is, you're talking about bringing an entire army, an entire air force as well, which could cause collateral damages against civilians and risk their lives.
Yeah, well, with that being said, we're at the point where they have had a hostile takeover. They have already taken it over, and we need to get those civilians and take it back. I'm not saying that they need to go in their guns blazing, but I'm saying they need to move in and secure it, de escalating the issue before opening fire.
But
But,
escalation, but proven some places have been proving
but,
that escalating the issue is talking out peacefully. Obviously, if we're gonna
so,
go to another war with another
so,
country, we're not gonna go in guns blazing. We're gonna try to talk as gentlemen
yeah,
or men or people,
yes, but we
humanized.
currently can't even get up to the Polito Bay area without being shot. So
And we
obviously,
create
you
a FBI unit, a behavior analysis unit to start investigating these stuff. Have the FBI looking at how we see try to get in contact with the leader of Pakistan and being part of the militia as well. Instead of
yeah,
automatically just trying to raid this place, how
I,
about we start contact the leader and trying to reduce this situation? Because what I'm hearing from you is that you want to start a war, a
no,
full-on
I
war.
don't want to start a war. I want to
So then,
keep a war from happening, and to do that, sometimes you need to take action rather than words. The words that we have so far discussed haven't solved anything. I,
so
have you been
do
in
you
a
want to
situation?
displace the
Have you been in a situation with the militia at all? Have you
Yes,
pulled
I
them
have.
over?
I actually have been part of local law enforcement. I was a law enforcement myself, and I had to deal with the militias once.
Yes, I've had to deal with them multiple times. I have been shot at by them.
And do you mind telling me? And do you mind telling me when did you point your guns? Was it when they had their guns out, or was it when their guns were pointed?
Hold on. That is totally off topic. We are currently speaking on your political status with that. We're not speaking on your personal issues with that. So
I have one last statement on this before you continue.
You may go ahead.
So to my fellow candidate, have you heard? There is one saying that is as old as I can remember. We don't negotiate with terrorists, and that is all I will say on the topic.
But these aren't terrorists. These are
Please,
citizens who stand on
Mr.
trails.
Please, Mr. Jose. Okay. So, what do you guys think about the current push for higher ups in LEO departments? After some of the higher ups in LEO departments have left the state, retired, etc., um, there has been the Department of Public Safety has been pushing the heads of police departments to get staff on their police. So, what do you guys think about the rush? Do you think it's needed? Do you think it's not, right? What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Wait,
Starting
do you
off,
mind repeating
I believe top this time.
Yeah, do you mind repeating the question again? Because I didn't hear
Okay,
you at the end.
so after we lost a couple higher ups in the LEO department. Rather if they left town, if you catch me, or if they just retired. So the new department heads have to choose staff members quickly. They were pushed by the head of the Department of Public Safety to pick staff members for their police force. Do you guys think it's rushed? Do you guys think it's needed? And
In my
starting off with
opinion,
Jose.
in my opinion, no, it is being rushed. Yes, it is being rushed. The current situation is that some of these, I've seen what a probationary automatically go to the rank of a sergeant in 2 weeks. I've seen that three people. I already seen three people that a rank of a probationary has gone into a rank of a sergeant within 3 weeks, which then took me 5 months to become a rank of sergeant. I feel like they're pushing it, and this could even involve brutality within departments, involving issues within police departments, lawsuits. I mean, currently what you did as the government, what you guys reduce reduce suits from the law enforcement, which I appreciate that. Well, with your help as governor, Governor Bryce and Lieutenant Governor Rick Rios, they have actually helped the department reduce lawsuits. The thing is that we keep bringing these people that are new to state and are only 2 months into state and as the highest position as even sergeants to lieutenants. I see that this is going to go back to the same situation over and over.
Dr. Blight.
I do believe that this is being rushed. We are not finding qualified people. You're just choosing somebody that just finished their FTO to become a lieutenant or sergeant. Well, yes, I've seen some people go from probationary to officer 2, officer 3, and they are qualified to do it because you've seen from their time as a probationary that they know what they're doing, but there are other people that are out there that barely passed their FTO by just doing the bare minimum of what they needed to do, that have no clue what they're doing, and they don't know. They arrest somebody without reading them their rights, or they go up to somebody and they ask the officer if they're being detained, and they say no, and they drive off, and now they're calling in a 1080. It's not officers that are being trained as FTO need to make whoever's doing their 1012s and FTO needs to make sure to properly educate them on each and everything, and as well as that, they need to be properly educated in the police academy.
All right. Do you want to speak on that, Mr. Jose, or should we go on to the next topic?
Yeah, just go on to the next topic.
We'll go straight ahead.
Oh, next topic.
Oh, next topic? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, next topic, yeah.
All right, next topic. Again, Sunday is the election. Now, there have been people speculating possible voter fraud, etc. Do you think this is a party-oriented thing? Do you think this is people being scared? What do you think about the allegations of a possible voter fraud? Start, Dr. Blight.
I think that voter fraud we need to make sure that there isn't voter fraud. As we discussed earlier, the one of the candidates we believe is bribing people. That is in my opinion, that is definitely voter fraud. You should not be bribing people to vote for you. In that case, it means that you as a person are personally scared you're going to lose and think that you need to pay people to vote for you when you may not be a qualified candidate. Voter fraud. I believe people are more or less just scared, and I do know it's hard for actually people to make a fraud vote on somebody's behalf, but I do think that each vote should be carefully looked at and made sure that they haven't been bribed or offered something that they could that the candidate it could make it want them more.
Mr. Jose.
So as I said, yes. So this reading fraud, this voter fraud has been. I'm not sure if this has been an issue, but a lot of people I could indicate you guys. Like I said, the money is only going to be there for a certain amount of time. It's not going to stay there. But I understand you guys are like, oh yeah, there's 10,000. It's a whole bunch. This thing could help me buy a property. The thing is, properties are raising up so high, it's not gonna last long. The thing is, we need you guys to vote truly. We can't argue. We can't babysit you. Hold your hand, like, please vote, or you're gonna be arrested for voting fraud, or you can go to court for that. And then this is going to rig an election, and then a lot of people are not going to want a Secretary of State or even a government official position without having the government messed up. We depend on you guys. You guys are the voters. We rely on you guys to choose the proper candidate. But as I said, we can't obviously just sit back with your hands on with your hand babysitting. You'd be like this. All right, to be honest, when you want to vote, this. You guys are old enough that when you turn 18, that's when you became the decision of actually voting.
All right. Blight, do you want to touch on that? Or should we move on?
Nope. Everything that my candidate says pretty much sums up what I believe as well.
All right, perfect. Now, what are your guys' thoughts? There have been people claiming that it is an unfair election, as the governor did publicly endorse Honey Lakes, and the lieutenant governor publicly endorsed somewhat of a surprise team of Juan Jose and Honey Lakes. Juan, do you want to speak on the topic of you two teaming up to an extent?
Yes. So what me and Honey Lakes and what we decided to do is try to give you guys the best option of choosing a state senator, the state secretary of state. We're not trying to be like, oh yeah, we want this position, we're going to take it over. No, what we want to do is for you guys to eliminate the people who are not people who don't even want to become secretary of state. They just want a government position. They just want the fame. They actually don't want to do the work. What me and Honey Lakes have decided to do is help increase the chance of someone who actually wants to become a government official and actually do the work that are required to do it as that position is required.
So what do you think about the governor and lieutenant governor publicly endorsing not only you but also Honey Lakes?
So as I said, the governor and the lieutenant governor are also human. They also have the same rights as everyone else. Obviously, if the governor decides he wants to publicly induce and let me say it again, and publicly support Honey Lakes, that's fine by me. He has a saying as well. I'm not going to stop him like, you can't do this because it's going to know. If he wants to support her, that's up to him. If people want to listen to him, that's up to them as well. If they want to listen to the lieutenant governor with Rios that we're teaming up and everything, that's up to them. We can't obviously say that just no, you guys can't do that. That's a freedom of speech as well. They have the right. They have the same rights as everyone.
Okay, do you want to touch on that, Dr. Blight? But before you do that,
I was going to say I will choose to remain silent on this topic due to personal reasons.
All right. And another topic. So it has also been. We have some insiders saying that Dr. Blight happens to be associated with Lieutenant Governor Rick Rios to the extent of possibly being his personal lawyer. Would you like to speak on that?
As a private attorney, I help any and every client that comes my way. While I Rick Rios may or may not have hired me. I will not confirm, nor will I deny that. I do believe like my opposition here just stated a moment ago, they are citizens as well. They deserve the same rights as anyone else. Just because I am running for Secretary of State should not mean that I cannot help a citizen. As I said, I want to make sure each and every citizen here feels safe and gets their needs met, and that includes the governor and lieutenant governor should they need my services.
All right, Mr. Jose, would you like to speak on that, or we can move on to the next topic?
Yeah, this has no relevance to me, so we can just go on
All
to the
right,
next topic.
perfect. So the next topic is regarding gang violence. Starting with Mr. Jose, there's been a lot of gang violence, even with every single administration, right? And every administration does what they can. Well, at least they say that. And we've gotten reports from Rick Rios himself saying that he has spoke to every single person he possibly can, and gang violence is very hard to keep down. What do you believe you can do to calm down gang violence?
As I said, one situation within these gang violence is that one, they use illegal weapons. If we were to actually stop from people from purchasing illegal weapons, this will actually reduce people being shot at. One thing that we could also do is try to start and improving, or not improving, but how to say this? My my flames fast. Trying promoting the a gang affiliation. When you're part of a gang, it's illegal to do that. We start improving that, or start promoting that law.
Mm.
So a lot of people don't know about the law. I actually have arrested three people that were part of a gang, and they did not know that that was a charge. They're like, oh, if I would have known that was charged, I wouldn't have joined a gang. They don't know that joining a gang is an arrestable offense.
All right. Dr. Blight.
I believe that my opponent has said pretty much everything there's to say about that. We need to make sure that we keep the guns that are being sold specifically from people that own a business and have official licenses to sell, and as well as that, making sure that people that are aware that there is a law that if they are in a gang, they can be arrested for it.
All right. On to the next topic. There was recently a poll regarding the government's, the governor's approval rating. The approval rating came around, I believe, a 44 up to a 50%. It kind of went up and down every once in a while, especially with some people pressing multiple buttons on the survey. Anywho, when when we had people go out and talk to the people who voted that they weren't doing good, the government, a lot of people stated that the DMV needs to be more active. The governor needs to be in town. Do you think interaction with other civilians is a priority for a government official or any type of political person?
While I believe that they should interact with the person, with the civilians, I have noticed that a lot recently that it is not that safe for the government to, or the government officials such as Rick Rios or the governor himself to be in town because as they land their plane, the plane is being shot at. They're being shot at, and they're having heavier and heavier security by the day. I mean, or by the minute. While I think that they should interact more with the people, I believe that should take their own safety into consideration and make sure that they stay safe so they can continue serving the people.
Okay, Mr. Jose.
Now, I totally agree with their safety, but the thing is, they should be talking to the people. Because what is that one saying that they have, that he has, or they both have, is Danny Miles will go the extra miles for you, but he won't even go to his people in public and talk to them about what the needs they are. Like, if not, that's just a word saying I will go an extra mile, but he's not actually going to try to talk to them about what they need to get to go to the extra mile. You know what I'm trying to say? I understand that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jose. Are you you're attempting to get the office of the Secretary of State, and you're currently talking down on the current governor.
No. I'm not currently
Is that
talking. I'm
intent?
just saying that they need to improve people.
Okay. So, do you think it is needed to make
It
people feel more comfortable?
it is needed. Yes, I understand that a lot, but there's also we have people for security.
So,
It is
so
needed that for people, government to actually interact with the citizens of San Andreas. This is why they elected them as well.
with that being said, while I agree with you that they should be out there, sometimes it is hard for them to get more security. I mean, while there are people out there being jobs, they don't want to get shot at every day. So you're saying that Danny Miles should go the extra mile just to be shot at, or Rick Rios as well? Is because that's what it sounds like to me. I mean, just the other day while Rick Rios was here, he had at least 20, if not more, assassinations attempts, and he was just here to make a speech.
I've never heard of that public in any reports that he was actually being assassinated 20 times. But the thing is, I'm not saying
I
that they
may
should
be
do it
over
every.
exaggerating the numbers, but it has felt like that.
I'm not saying that they should do it every single day. Maybe once a year, uh, once every 3 months, something like that. Because I haven't seen Danny Miles in here, and I voted
That,
for him.
that I
Just to
do agree
support.
with. I do agree with
Yes,
you on
because
that front.
I voted for him, and he's doing a great job with the open carry law and all and the properties law as well. That if you're doing anything illegal, the government takes the property. You see, I agree with all. I support him. I truly do, but
Um,
he needs to interact with
so
the people.
so you're stating that if somebody gets arrested because they had a gun because I'm sorry. Somebody gets arrested, even if it was true they were in the wrong place, the wrong time, or whatever. They should lose their properties.
That question is irrelevant to the topic.
Okay, I'll drop that subject then.
Yep. As I'm saying, I'm not saying that we should automatically have him coming every single day. No, maybe once a year, just contact him. Like he's doing a great job. They're both are.
All right. Now I'm gonna be touching on another topic. So, what do you plan on doing your first day in the state capitol, Mr. Juan Jose?
So within the first couple of weeks, I believe I have even stated it as my little my little application, or when I filled it out, I stated that I was actually to. Oh, let me just get. Give me 1 minute. That I said within the first couple of weeks, I plan on helping local businesses. By helping these local businesses, I plan on helping them with financials. They need money to start a business to keep their pay their employees. That's what I'm planning on doing within the first couple of weeks if I were to come into office, that position.
All right. Dr. Blight.
My first day in office will be used to make sure that those that do not have jobs and homes are getting to the homeless shelters and getting to the unemployment office or the welfare office or help them get an interview at a possible job. That way, we can ensure that we keep the inflation and depressions even. That way, people are spending money, but they're also earning more an equal or more amount to what they're spending.
All right, perfect. Now on to the last topic before we do final statements. So, there has been an uprise in people who some would consider are in the minority, rather they be in rather they be of color, um, or be of the LGBTQ community. Do you support said people? And if so, what do you plan on doing to help them? Dr. Blake.
Just to confirm the question that you were asking if we support the LGBT and T and Black communities.
Correct.
Well, as a member of of the LGBT community, of course I support the both. I support. I have nothing against anyone. I think that we are all human. We are all on this earth, and that we are all equal in everyone is equal in my eyes. I want to make sure that we perhaps get a day that we can use to celebrate those people, or have some type of way that they are just acknowledged, and that way they aren't feeling left out or excluded from us as government officials.
Okay. So what do you say to those who are getting in a bad mental state due to bullying, harassment, etc. From people who don't support the LGBTQ or the black communities
Um,
or any other?
Personally, I believe that those that are having those issues should have somebody to talk to. And here in front of everyone and live on Weazel News on two fronts, I will state that there is a therapist. His name is Splash. That's his therapy. I believe that he is a good therapist and knows what he's doing. If you're having issues and need to talk to somebody, he is a perfect person to talk to. On the front of the bullies, I believe that they should be made aware of the how people what that that is not their choice to decide what people are, and that if they bully somebody, that there should be consequences to the front if someone is getting heavily mentally broken.
Mr. Jose.
So the LGBTQ community, I see that I support this. I am a Christian. In the Bible, it indicates that no man a man should be with a woman, and a man with the things we have. Saying it's what you feel. I'm not saying that I'm all going to support you, like I'm going to do this for you guys. The thing is, it's your guys' life. We have no saying the thing you're going to do in your life. You're being bullied. This is why we have police departments for you to fill out reports. We handle that with different departments, therapists, counselors, all this stuff. But obviously, I can't say that I support this. As I said, because I am a Christian. It's a different religion for me.
All right. So what about the diverse communities, meaning race? The black communities who are officers are not treating the same as if they were white. Do you
Ooh, I'm
support
not.
races?
Yeah.
Like, do you
So I
support?
don't support that. I don't support that people are doing this or treating people different because of race. This is why Martin Luther King fought, as well as Rosa Parks fought, and this was a rich history in the United States. This is why in the Constitution, right, everyone should be treated equally. This is why we have the Constitution. This is how America was even founded in the first place, by different races. I mean, if we try to limit just for one race to have it all, that's not fair. It should be all everyone. We should share this state on what it was founded on by different races.
Okay, so what do you say to those who don't treat um people of a minority the same as if they would people in larger groups?
Well, what I would say is, well, it's not. How do I say this? If I really don't have a saying at what people will do or not do. As I said, I could just try to advise them. Is that just look to your neighbor, to the left, to your right, and indicate that they breathe the same. They have the same organs. They take the same oxygen. It's a different wave. You can't indicate just because someone just looks different, you're gonna treat them differently. No, they die, they bleed, they smell, they do the same thing different, the same as you. See, there's no
All
point
right.
in all this stuff. But
All right. And now for the closing statement, so everybody can now go home if they wish. But the closing statements, starting with Mr. Jose, just give out your closing statement.
so what do you mean by my closing statement?
Like, tell them to vote for you, kind of tell them what you support.
Um, so you guys, I thank you for guys coming to this debate. I really hope that you guys actually learn from both of us or any other candidates about the situation of this debate. That you guys are really going to truly vote for someone that really deserves an office position or actually wants to help you. As I said, please vote for me as Juan Jose. I am trying and truly trying to help as many people as me, but I'm only limited as one person. But if I were to get the help of the government, this will advance the health of other people as well.
Okay, Dr. Alexandria Blight.
I appreciate each and every one of you coming out and taking the time to come and watch the debate, or come and see the debate in person, or watch the debate here on Weazel News. Um, Out of the, while I do not, while I would love your votes personally, out of the campaigns, I do believe that you should vote who you feel best. With that being said, remember that I want to reach to the stars and beyond to help you. So let me vote for me so I can reach to the stars for you.
All right. Thank you everybody for watching. We very much appreciate everybody who came out here today. I know it was very hectic, especially in my Weazel News chat. I would like to also say a big thank you to one of my good friends, Dark, for moderating the chat with me. But besides that, if you guys have any questions, we will be going off live, but anybody who is here in person, if you have any questions for any of the candidates, you can just stay here and talk to them. Again, I appreciate everyone, and we will see you in the next one.
10-4, we need another unit.
I'm gonna drop down to end my stream really quick, and I'll be right back up, real cat. Alright guys, I appreciate each and every one of you that have watched this video. For those of you that are watching this at a later date, don't forget to hit that follow button, make sure you guys, or hit that subscribe. For those of you on YouTube, hit that bell so you guys can get those notifications that I am going live. For those of you on Twitch, I am officially 3/4 of the way to my affiliate goal. I am now at my follower goal. I have met my streaming goal itself for the how many days and hours I need to stream. Now I just need to get 3 viewers a stream. So share the Twitch with your friends, with your family, anyone that just likes to watch the videos. And remember guys, to have fun,